Let's have a beautiful experience. In this video, we're going to talk about how to listen to your body to increase your testosterone and make your penis bigger. It's a beautiful thing. You gotta love it. Alright, before we get started here, please do me a huge favor. Please, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, of course tell some friends. Follow me on my social media. I go by Jesus_Detroit on my Instagram, Snapchat. I'm YOUNGDAYGO. And of course, give me the Arthur Fonzarelli. Hey, you like the video? I'd really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And that's right. In this video, we're going to talk about how you got to listen to your body in order to, raise your testosterone and make your penis bigger. And that might sound, like crazy to some, like how can you listen to your body for size? And, the answers are always right in front of your own face. And, like me, I'm coming off of, 13-hour hibernation sleep. And if I feel beautiful, nonetheless, I still got to wake up and brush my teeth. And of course, every day that, before I even take a step out of bed, I always got to give thanks for having that breath. I always just got to breathe it in because you know what I say? I got a shot today. Feel it. You got a shot. If you're breathing, you're achieving. Gratitude is the attitude. Write it down. Let's give some thanks because that's what you got to be in at every moment of every given time because for no reason, you just got to be happy. And that might sound like, how do you do that? It's very simple, man. Just smile for any reason that you can, and it will really help you out along the way. And you know me, I always come with that wu-wei flow, the path of least resistance. And these are things that allow me to know how to listen to my body. And when it comes to, naturally raising your testosterone, all this stuff is very intuitive to what we are because our bodies genuinely want to have high testosterone, high human growth hormone, and to manifest a bigger penis because that's what we're all about here in the BCC. I can help you achieve I can help you achieve more testosterone, help you make your penis bigger, wider, thicker, longer, stronger, and hotter. It's a beautiful thing. And yeah, man, that's what one of my main intentions here is about. The BCC, the Big Cock Collective. It's about getting in tune with your body. And when you're able to see that your body wants to have high testosterone, you might think like, well, why? Like, how is that possible? And it's quite simple. I mean, your body is designed to, either be a warrior or to be whatever you intend on it to be. So if you intend on growth, it's going to show. And, that might sound like, well, how is this all possible? Well, your body is going to do the steps that it needs in order to achieve what it's got to be. So when you look at it like this, like regardless of your situation, your body can acclimate for any like manifestation. And whether you're somebody that can achieve a lot of sleep, or if you're somebody that just it's just not in your schedule, your body's going to acclimate along the way, and your body's tuned to naturally raise the testosterone, and make your body, and of course make your penis bigger because you're going to do the steps. And you're going to put practice into action, and that's something that can be more taught hands-on with me and the BCC, where I can teach you, the old school, the jelqing, and then my new school mentality and my own twist on them, where I can show you the super edging, the kegals, and how to, use these things to, make your body manifest the best. And when we're going with, using your body, its own intuition, you're going with it, man, because that's what we really are, man. Everything is in here. And you know what I say, man, if you want beauty to appear, you got to keep this clear. You always got to write that down, man. I got the Mufasa mane today feeling, I got the veins today feeling beautiful. And any which way I can get you smiling, I know I'm getting you back to source, because that is what it's all about at the end of the day. If you're smiling, the smile is divine. It's made inside the mind. You're doing something right. I don't care what you got to do today, just as long as you're laughing. You know, if you got to watch a funny, you know, watch a comedian on YouTube, get on Netflix, watch some Big Mouth, anything that you got to do to be you, do it. And as long as you're smiling, you're doing something right. But as I say, you ain't got to, you know, knock somebody down to bring yourself up. So always look within and understand that, you know, is this for the greater cause? Is this something like, you know, if you're laughing for no reason, simple enough. But like, I always go deeper on things, and you know, I always like to see where I'm at, you know, on a day, just on a moment to moment, because essentially there is only right now. And when you're listening to your body in the now, that's going to achieve the best now for who you got to be. And when we're talking about listening to your body for, you know, big penis manifestation, or just naturally raising that testosterone, you know, the steps and things that are all correlated with collective beliefs, you know, of course, you know, science and all that, where we'll show you about, you know, how to naturally raise testosterone through foods, through sleep, through all these, you know, exercises and other things that can help you do that. But you don't have to get twisted up in their whole approach on everything, because your body is tuned to grow. I want you to write that down. My body is tuned to grow. And when you understand that, it's going to start to show. You ain't got to get lost in all these other people's ways, because like I say, man, we are divine, we are magic, we got power. Write that down as well. I am divine, I am magic, I got power. And you're going to be able to tap into your own power and understand what you got to do in order to increase your size. Like, you know, me, like I said, I'm blessed. When I'm able to go to the gym for, you know, hours at a time, I find that my body needs a lot of rest. Now, you might not be able to be in that situation and be like, oh, it's easy for him, like he's got time to sleep, I got to do this, that, and the other. That doesn't mean that you can't achieve testosterone through one way or another. And it can all come down to like something like this. You know, you might have a job that you may or may not want to be in, or you know, you might be stressed out all the time, and these type of things might cause you to lose your mind. And when you're like you know, when you're going crazy, you know, one of the greatest, you know, testosterone hacks that's out there is when you yell, you're actually increasing testosterone. Now, am I saying that everybody out there should just go start screaming at people? I mean, no. But if it's in your flow, somebody's got to do it. I mean, somebody's got to feel that. I mean, if it feels right to you, that's what you got to do. I'm not telling you to be that everybody's got to be the same. It's one of the most, you know, beautiful you know, flavors of life. I just always feel that you can't have everybody essentially being the same character, the same person. Some people are going to be able to just, you know, be very spiritual and just be no worries, and everybody just be like, yeah, he's solid, and be like, well, these are like, you know, that's more of a San Diego type of person that's just running through my mind at this given time, you know, like, yeah, you know, let's chat some IPAs. Yeah, I went over Darren's house. Yeah, he's a real solid guy. He's real solid. You know, but whatever. But you might be, you know, in the Bronx or something, or wherever you're at, and you might have to yell at somebody, or maybe somebody owes you something. I don't know the story. All I know is you're creating your own story as you're going. And if you're somebody that's got to yell, then by all means, go scream at somebody. But make sure you're doing it with the intention of love. Because if there's love behind anything, you can do no wrong. I really believe in that. I really believe that when you're coming from this, you are showing your best, because it's the supercharged center. Feel that pop-pum, pop-pum. The supercharged center of our chakra system. You got the third eye, you got the crown up there above the hair, you got the penis on the root, and all this stuff is felt beyond the body. And when you understand that we are more than these beautiful avatars that we're in, and yes, your avatar is beautiful. Believe in your avatar, believe in you, because the light that's cruising these beautiful things is the light that creates who you are. So understand that we're from the stars, and understand that we might all be from the same, we might all live on the same planet, but we're all from different worlds. And as long as that world's coming with love, that's a beautiful thing. So that's one of my main messages and my main intentions, to get you just knowing, to get yourself growing and keep that skin glowing and that hair flowing and body growing and spirit knowing that we are all meant to be everything and more, and everything that we have is already here. And you know, like I said, man, listening to your body, you can find the things that are going to shape you for the way that you got to be. Like I said, you know, if your body's tuned to sleep, guess what, man? Some of us are going to have to be that, you know, that astral warrior. Some of us are going to have to go get it in our dreams. Some people are going to have to sleep. But other people, you're going to have to stay up all day, and you might have to scream. But everything that you got to be is essentially right here and now. So understand this. When you say that I'm tuned to grow, it's going to show. So go with that philosophy. And understand that there's things that you're doing along the way to help increase your testosterone, help increase your size. And yes, exercise is definitely one of the keys of it. And, you know, when we're talking about collective beliefs, there's ones about, you know, like I said, I'm waking up after 13 hours here, so bear with me a little bit, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll take a swig since I'm thinking about it, so I say salute. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Like I said, man, I just brushed my teeth before this thing. The brush rush, as I say, write that down. Say, I'm gonna do a brush rush. A brush rush is just when you brush your teeth for that reason to just smile. It's like, you know, just a reason to just go ahead and get the teeth extra shiny and make yourself extra beautiful. You know, your teeth, man, you gotta take care of them. And it's like, you know, it's inside your head. Yeah, you take care of your teeth, essentially you're taking care of your whole body. Because I mean, hey, this is an exit, this is this is an entry, this is everything that, you know, projects sound, and it takes, you know, it takes connections. This is a place that you got to really, you know, you got to be aware of it, and you got to take care of your teeth, man. And I know some people look at dentists like there's, you know, anti-dentites, like in Seinfeld or whatever, you know. Some type of, you know, whatever. I don't know if you watch it, it's a joke, but, you know, being a dentist, man, like, some people might think that it's not as important as, let's say, a brain surgeon or something, but, dude, your teeth, that's really the brain, everything's all there, man. You know, you gotta have healthy teeth to have everything else to be healthy. You know what I mean? So take care of your mouth. Carry some floss. Brush your teeth for no reason. I'd say, you know, spend more time brushing. Get that brush rush. It gives you an extra reason to smile today. Having fresh breath is another great reason to just say how you doing. Whatever your flow is, I'm not saying to take, you know, because like I said, man, your character is beautiful. I love the way you are. I'm glad that you exist. People are happy that you're here. And whenever you're going out there, man, I always got to share my matrix hack real quick before I backtrack to where I was to see where we exist. And what I'm saying is, whenever you see anybody out there, whether we're sitting in traffic, sitting at a store, sitting anywhere that you just are just, you know, lost in your thoughts, and things and frequencies are coming into your mind, because we are a conduit of all kinds of thoughts, and to me, thoughts are things, so let's create beautiful things. If I see you sitting across from me, I'm going to intend on you to have a beautiful day, and I'm going to be along my way. I'm intending on you to feel love in some kind of way. And that's all that I got to say. I feel that more people that we do this, the better this place is going to be. So go out there and spread some love is my philosophy. Do it. You know, you're going to be surprised at the reactions that come back to you. It's just a matter of, you know, just putting it out there, man. And you're going to see the reflection come back. They're going to be like, man, this person is just a beautiful person. And you're going to be getting answers, and you're going to be seeing the things. You know, even I give a quick shout out to Abraham Hicks. They always talk about that if you're not happy enough, then if you're meeting people in your life that aren't happy, then you're not happy enough. And I just find that, you know what, it's if you let it bother you, if you're not happy enough. That's where I'm going with it. You know, because if it's bothering you that somebody's all sad and it's gonna knock you down a notch, then you gotta check what's in here. Because like I said, man, you keep this clear, beauty's gonna appear. So you know what? I ain't gotta let anybody's tears ruin the way that I'm feeling. You know, I'm gonna always bring you up no matter what, do the best that I can do, and keep myself moving, keep myself flowing, keep myself growing, and keep my spirit knowing that we're here, we're divine, and we're here to spread love all the time. And that's when we're coming, that's when we're at our best light. You know, so when it comes to, you know, increasing your size and collective beliefs, you can definitely achieve it by, you know, like everybody gets lost in the whole science route. Let's take some of those that can, you know, be incorporated into you. And I'm somebody that can definitely help you out in the BCC, you know, help you, you know, correlate, you know, your schedule and your lifestyle accordingly, where I can help, you know, put it into practice and more practicality for the character that you gotta be. But you know, when we're talking about naturally raising testosterone, of course, there's going to be foods. And then, like I say, you got to listen to your body along the way. Like, you know, some people might, you know, they're going to tell you that almonds is great to raise, you know, testosterone. You might find that you can't have almonds. You might, you know, it's the Wu Wei flow. Listen to what you are. I always do the 1, 2, 3 technique. Number 1, you eat it, you see how you feel. Number 2, without further ado, you know what we do. We check the deuce, checking up the deuces. We're talking about you gotta check that stool. And if it's coming out like mud, if it's coming out like water, if it ain't coming out like a nice clean log, it's gotta go. And that's my flow, man. That's where we evaluate on number 3. And then you find out everything you need to be, because not everybody out there can have the same diet. And you know, being a vegan might work for you, being a carnivore might work for you, being a pescatarian, whatever type of label that you got to throw into your own angle to make yourself feel like something, whatever bow you got to wrap on it. I mean, that's all you got to do to be you. But like I said, you feel what makes you the best version, and you go with that. And it's very simple. Just don't get lost in other people's ways. And that's why I find incorporating collective beliefs can definitely help you achieve. Like, no matter what, there's a great power around, you know, being a vegan, and you're gonna find great things that go with it if you know, grab onto the power. Or you can find things that aren't with that power. You can find great power with coffee. I find it, you know what I mean? Then you can find ones that aren't so good. So it's where you're at, it's where you feel. And like I say, going with the collective beliefs, find out the one side that you need to be on that agrees with who you are to help you achieve, you know, testosterone, help you achieve, you know, big penis, whatever, you know, whatever your goals are, you know, because that's one of my intentions here. You know, you want that huge piece of meat swinging at the knees, dropping at the pecs, making you your best. We're going to achieve that, you know, size. That's, you know, to me, the bigger the better. I love being huge. I want that thing right there so I can be like, how you doing? Give it a quick kiss. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. That might sound sick to some, but nonetheless intriguing to others. And that's where I'm at, man. I feel like having a huge piece of meat, you know, is what you gotta be. And you know, I tend on growing every single day, and my body keeps on showing. And I'm gonna help you out along the way. So when we're tapping into collective beliefs, you're understanding that there's food that can do it, there's sleep that can do it, and there's exercises that can do it. And then there's other stuff like, you know, yelling. And that's something that is an untapped resource for somebody that might be stressed out watching this video, and you might be somebody that likes to yell. If you watch some of my videos in the past, I had like a Labor Day extravaganza, I'm in the yard mowing the lawn or whatever, it's worth checking out if you dig through the archives, man. But you know me, I'm putting content out daily. But like I say, man, it's worth sharing this hack for you real quick to let you know. And I'm going to look real crazy again. And I love being who I am. So I'm going to show you this quick hack to help you raise some testosterone and make you feel real good. But before I go into that, I'm just going to tell you that, you know, some people with stressful jobs, they like to get it out at the gym, and that's why they lift really heavy weights, so they got a reason to scream. But you ain't necessarily got to lift heavy to get that extra, you know, screaming, because look at me, I'm already getting it going. Like, I mean, if you're going, like, if you keep going and going and going to that last rep, can't go no more, you're gonna scream. You know, I know Planet Fitness doesn't allow you to do it, you know, lunk alarm, this and that, but, you know, there's places, and, you know, most, if it feels right, you got to do it. I'm not saying to scream across the gym. Maybe you'll find your vibe essentially is going to attract your tribe, and if you really got to scream loud, there's plenty of gyms that will let you do that. Plenty of places that will let you do that. And nonetheless, I'm going to show you how to do it without even projecting the sound. So let's go with this quick hack before we forget where we're at. And it's really simple, man. All it is like this. The yell isn't necessarily made with the scream itself, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not outside the yell right now, you know what I mean? But you're gonna see the motion of the yell, the whole, like, your whole body ain't gonna know anything different. Like, this mouthpiece that's moving, this, you know, the voice that's coming out of you, it doesn't matter. It's the whole action of the yell that is gonna manifest the muscle. And you see, like, I can already get it without even having to, like, you know, project really loud sounds. And, you know, some people are blessed. You know, if you live in live in New York, some people can go scream at the subway. Some people can go scream at a train. Some people can just go scream outside, you know, because it depends on where you live and what you got to do. But without further ado, I'm going to show you, because I can keep rambling like a monkey in a tree, Forrest Gump analogy real quick before I share this. And I hope you're smiling. If so, I'm doing something right. Either way, I'm smiling. I know it's radiating somehow. And now I'm going to show you how to do the yell. And it's real simple, man. So get ready, all right? And you see how, like, you know, the sound just comes out a little bit where it sounds almost like, it sounds demonic to some. I mean, I got my mane moving around, I got my veins all moving. I mean, you know, like, you see what it is. That's raising testosterone, because you're yelling, like, man, if you freeze frame that. But I mean, if you're doing that, you know, that scream, you're naturally raising your testosterone. And some people find it from going to the gym and screaming it out with the reps. I just did it right there. I mean, look at this. I'll show you another thing real quick. This is another quick hack. Everybody's chasing a pump in the gym, and you got to talk about the mind-body connection. Write that down, mind-body connection. I'm going to show you something that's very simple. And, you know, this is why a lot of bodybuilders, they flex a lot. And, you know, the pump, it more or less is created with the mind-body connection, not just going super heavy, but going heavy is a reason to scream. But if you see what I'm doing right here, I'm pumping without even lifting a weight, because you are your own resistance. Look at that, man. Look at that beautiful pump. You know what I mean? Like, people, like, I remember, you know, you're on set, you got people that are bringing 40-pound dumbbells to try to achieve this. And it's like, I could do it myself, man. I don't need no weights, all right? I am my own weight. I am my own power. And when you're seeing this type of magic, you understand that everything is possible. I mean, look at that. Look at me. I'm literally growing on the screen right now, all right? I'm huge. You know, it feels beautiful to say. And I ain't got to lift a weight for it, all right? You know? So this is something that you need to understand as the mind-body connection. So when you're going to the gym, you're chasing that pump, and you don't need to be lifting the weights to do this, all right? You just need to be doing this with the weight to, of course, increase the size as we go. And that's all collective beliefs. But as you see what I'm achieving, this is mind-body connection. Simple as that. And look at that. Oh, flared up and beautiful, feeling huge. You gotta love it, man. All right. It was like, that's a workout, and I'm sitting down, all right? I'm sitting down naked talking to you guys right now, and I got a pump. So don't overthink the pump. Write that down. I'm not overthinking the pump. My body can grow. And with that flow, I feel that there's going to be plenty more beautiful experiences to come. make sure you guys get at me in the BCC. You know, hit me up on my social media. I got my wolf, my bear, I got my cat Sue taking care of the neighborhood. Of course, give me the Arthur Fonzarelli thumbs up, like, hey, you know what I mean. You might not even know who he is. He jumped a shark on his motorcycle, and I think that was that was the end of him or whatever. But you know what? He was in The Water Boy. Maybe if you've seen that movie, it was Bobby Boucher's coach. So either way, you know me, I love my movies. So either way, like I said, you know, make sure you guys, you know, ring the bell, you know, and like Rocky Balboa says, hello. I don't hear no bell. So make sure you ring the bell. If not for him, do it for me. Do it because you love yourself, and do it because you're gonna do something to help somebody else. And helping the world is a beautiful thing. Gratitude's the attitude. Go out there with love today. Intend on somebody to feel beautiful. I intend on you to feel beautiful. I intend on you to feel love in some kind of way. So get out there and do something beautiful. I love you guys. Plenty more beautiful experiences to come. I'll see you around.